G'day guys, Cam and Tiff, Wild Touring, welcome to this week's episode. This week we're heading into a place we know pretty much nothing about.
Nothing. Scared the living daylights out of us.
Huge olive python. He is an absolute monster. Have a look at this. Here's his sense of adventure. I'm fishing down in Timber Creek a few weeks ago and I met a local lady from Catherine who was talking about some of her favourite places in the area, and she offhand mentioned Flora National Park.
Yeah.
So we're heading in there now. There's very little information on this online.
It's not on Wikicamps, which is unbelievable, really. It is a national park though, it is NT National Park, so there is information. It's all national park information. I know there's a campground.
Yeah.
I don't know much about the road ahead of us.
The thing is, right, this is 40 k's off the highway, 80k round trip, and it's kind of in the middle of nowhere off the Victoria Highway. Yeah. So I think that puts people off doing 80 k's of unknown conditions to get to a campsite that there's not a lot of information on. Yeah. That kind of stuff excites us.
Yeah, and then it's not on Wikicamps, because I mean I lived my whole life on Wikicamps.
Yeah.
If someone hadn't have mentioned this to me, we would have just driven straight on past.
We wouldn't even known it was a thing. So we've had some of the information that we have been able to find has suggested that there's a fairly good campground at the end. We don't know how caravan friendly it is or the track in. But there's supposed to be 2 waterfalls that you can walk to. The fishing's supposed to be unreal because the river meets the Daly and the Catherine.
Yep.
There's a bit of an intersection there. It's supposed to be like top class fishing. Yeah.
But we are retired now.
Yeah, we've already caught our barra. Massive truck just came barreling through, cattle truck, so there must be cattle out here.
Oh my God. Well, that reminds me actually, one thing I'll do before we head off is I'll put the dust suppression on.
Oh yeah.
But the thing is, because it takes up a cupboard space, right? It's one of those side-mounted dust suppression systems. When we're not off-road, I use it as storage still. So it's full of cereal boxes and chip boxes. So I'll take them out and then I'll put it on.
Oh, we use a lot of funny little spaces like that for storage. Like the other day, I go to stick the grill on, and I didn't realise that Tiff had snuck 2 packs of potatoes into the grill.
Well, you've got to find spaces where there isn't otherwise spaces.
Yeah, you do.
But yeah, look.
Yeah, show them the microwave, Tiff.
Oh, so the microwave is our bread storage and our wrap storage. Yeah. Which works well.
Yeah.
But yeah, this one is full of, it's not too bad.
Cereals and stuff. All right, cool. And we've just collected a little bit of firewood here, and I think now we're ready to roll. I'll just stick this on. There we go. Oh, do you want to put the knives away?
Oh, you know what I do?
I'll just turn, you keep going, I'll turn that off.
You know what I do, rather than taking them off, is, I find it's just the little ones that do rattle down on corrugated roads, so I just turn them upside down, and then they can't really rattle down because they're stuck.
Oh, do you not even bother doing that with the big ones?
Not always. Because I don't know what lies ahead and it's 40 k's, I will, but I don't normally know.
Okay. Yeah, they very, very rarely fall down. And if they do, like you said, it's just the small ones, hey?
Yeah.
Okay, we've got a little bit of firewood on the back, just in case there's nothing at camp. And we're ready to see what lays ahead, Tiffy. Hopefully there is some decent camping here because it's late in the arvo and we can't be bothered finding anything else.
Well, it's a long way to find something else.
Yeah, I know.
We've done 40k.
Yeah. The bull dust on this track is next level, hey? I don't know if you can see it on the road. You can definitely see it behind us.
First 20 k's was perfect, like a lovely gravel driveway, but oh my God, now there's big patches of bull dust.
Yeah, and washouts and stuff. I wouldn't want to do this after any rain. That would just be so slippery and slipey. What are you doing?
Oh, come on, guys.
Oh my God. What are you doing, you silly girls? Dust. Just got me. Well, that is the end of the drone footage, well and truly. As we've driven into the national park, there's no drones allowed, unfortunately. Reaper track, saw heaps of wildlife. What did we see, Tiffy? Wallabies.
Dingo.
We saw a dingo.
Cows.
Yep. A snake. Probably
Kangaroos.
Kangaroos. More wildlife than we've seen for a long time. Got to be the dustiest track I think we've ever driven, Tiff.
Oh yeah, it was bad news.
Yeah. Anyway, have a look at this. We're going to find a campsite. We're the only ones here. Very overgrown.
And very tight. Is that one?
See, these are just campsites here.
Oh yeah, 6.
Some of them are a bit average looking. See, this is considered a campsite, just this bit of, there's campsite 5, just a bit of ground there. Right, that side?
Yeah.
Tighter on the other side.
Probably not very well suited to large caravans here. The track through the campground is tiny.
No one here.
Yeah.
We had a sneaking suspicion there'd be no one here because you've had a look online before we came out.
So you do book it online. I looked, it's all empty. So I thought rather than try and guess which side I wanted by looking at the map, because you never really know until you get here, I just thought we'll book when we get here, take a drive around first, choose the best site, and then I'll pay for it.
Yeah, and I'm not... Yes, cheeky chops. I love you too. I'm glad that we did that though, because some of these bays, there is no way we're fitting in. This one's a ripper, but...
See, normally I would look on Wikicamps at the comments and people often say like, choose site 4 if you've got a big van, heaps of space, private, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
But I couldn't do that this time.
So here you go, if you come out here, this is site 9 that we're in, that's the biggest and it's opposite the toilet block.
That one was a good one.
Yeah, site 8. Apparently there's hot showers here too, we'll have a look in a sec. But yeah, this is going to be great. And from the campground, the walks are only a short stroll from here, so.
Actually, this one's probably good for solar and Starlink too.
Yeah.
Because a lot of them have a lot of tree cover.
Yeah.
So is this the one you want?
Yep.
All right. So
Yeah.
this is number 9.
9. You happy?
Yeah. I wasn't sure what to expect, but this is beautiful. We haven't seen the river or anything yet.
Nah.
This is nice.
We'll get set up and we'll show you inside the van, because I reckon that, would you say that's the dustiest road we've ever driven?
I think so. Those patches of bull dust were crazy. The back of the van is disgusting right now.
Oh yeah, let me show you what the camera looks like on the back of the van.
Dad.
Hang on a sec. That's what we're working with. You can't see a single thing on it. Wow.
Look at that.
Yeah. I didn't realise we ordered orange canvas, Tiff.
Oh my god. Here,
Yeah.
quickly look in the inside of the van. Ta-da! The knives.
Yeah.
I've moved, but yeah.
And we get the smallest amount of dust through this van in only one spot, which is the front. You can see at the bottom of the door here, that's the only section the dust is coming in, which is, you know, like gas regulations, you have to have an unobstructed vent.
Yeah, and you get a tiny bit there, but like that's literally it. There is like the benches, perfect.
If you've had a caravan and you've driven dusty roads, you'll know that is extremely good.
Yeah.
This van is very, very well sealed, which is why we're, yeah, like to get ready for a dusty road, it's the knives.
The TV.
Which we do all the time.
The chopping boards I always put, but yeah, I do it every trip. Like chopping boards, they normally live under here. So I always put them down. I make sure all the cupboards are latched.
Yeah, but that's the same stuff that we do on any time we turn the caravan.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's no like extra special stuff that we have to do with this van. We're not like, we see people taping vents and stuff. We don't do any of that. No. Yeah, really well sealed van. Really happy with. We never worry about doing dirt tracks or anything, eh?
No.
That's why ahead of us we've got Yeah, Arnhem Land, the Savannah Way, Cape York. As long as my van will physically fit.
I just feel bad for the van. Like we really thrashed
We're hammering it, eh? We are hammering it.
We are using it to the best of its ability,
Yeah.
is what I'll say.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm stoked with this, Tiff.
Yeah, I reckon back in here, yeah?
Oh, okay, and face that way?
Yeah.
Okay.
We can look at the fire and...
I was sort of thinking just stay here.
Oh, okay.
But I can do that if you want me to. We'll suss this out.
More level.
It takes 2 minutes to set up, but about 30 minutes to decide where we're going to set up.
I know.
Looks good to me. Rightio, we're all set up and Chloe's got the fire going, which is absolutely roaring now. Well done, Chloe. Mum is inside the caravan whipping a bit of cream for a cocktail. We should have had like aerosol spray cream, but Woolies online orders, you don't always get what you want, do you?
You don't always get what you want.
You're good. So we'll make do. But what are we recreating? It's a cocktail we had at the Dundee Tavern.
Yeah.
And it was Midori Splice. And as you know, Tiff's not mad about all alcohol. So I'm constantly trying to think of cocktails that are either sweet or creamy enough to satisfy her taste. And she really liked this one at Dundee Tavern, so we're going to recreate it, eh?
Yep.
So it was a Midori Splice type thing. And it was in a slushy machine actually, which is a bonus because we have a slushy machine. So I've got some warm lemonade. Even with warm ingredients, this thing will only take probably half an hour, 40 minutes. I'm going to make the kids a mocktail version first. So I'm just going to put just lemonade and slush that up first. And then we'll add a little bit of lime cordial and that'll be the kids' one. So I'll start with that and then I'll show you what we're doing with ours. That's the Midori going in now. As well as the Midori, I'm also going to go a little bit of pineapple juice. And then probably the last thing that would have really made it would have been a little bit of Malibu Tiff. And we were going to put that on the list, but we forgot. Oh, I reckon that looks pretty good, Tiffy. Oh yeah, I like that.
Nice colour.
Yeah. Looks wicked, eh? It's like acid green.
It's like acid green.
Acid green. That'll do it.
Yep.
Tiffy's whipped a little bit of cream here.
I'm going to try and pipe it though because I want it to look sort of like whipped cream. Like,
Yeah.
you know.
I'll just put it on the floor, I'll pick it up. Let's see how we go. Oh, it might work alright, Tiff.
Yeah. Look, I'm not great at this.
That's better than I was expecting.
And then we're going to drizzle on some desiccated coconut. Just like that.
Very
That's
good.
pretty good.
Well
I'm
done,
happy,
Tiffy.
I'm happy with that.
Same, I like the colour. I think they look cool. Yeah, I think probably a little bit of Malibu would have been the only thing that would have, and the proper spray cream. Anyway.
I think Dundee also used coconut cream whipped.
But they've got better skills than us.
It's going to be hard to drink.
Yeah, we need straws. Found a straw?
Found a straw.
It's hard to find straws nowadays, isn't it?
She took these from Dundee.
Yeah, don't tell them that.
That's good.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
It's as good as the one we had there.
Really?
Mhm.
I sound surprised because occasionally these are massive flops.
No, it's yum.
Oh, okay, wicked. There you go. Give that a whirl.
Dad, the sun makes me...
Yeah, it's yum.
It wouldn't be boozy enough for you, would it?
Nah, I would go. You know,
Okay, Brodie.
I'd add some white rum to this. Some Malibu, some white rum, something like that. I'd go a bit boozier. What do? We did. It's probably got a shot and a half of Midori in it per cup, I reckon.
And that's about it.
Maybe 2 shots. Nailed it, Tiffy. Well done.
Hey, the other yummy cocktail that Dundee had was hard solo, just in a slushy machine. That's all there was to it.
Yeah, and they called it like hard lemonade slushy.
Yeah, it was delicious.
Yeah, I reckon we might do that one with Alex and Aaron, Tiff, when we're going up the Cape. Be good. Anyway, we might enjoy these around the fire, Tiffy.
Yep, have some dinner.
We haven't even had tea
Having
yet.
drinks first. Dinner, easy dinner, chicken kebabs, some veg, and then tomorrow we'll go for an explore.
2 really cool walks to do from here that both go to waterfalls, and I can hear one of them right now.
Yeah, you can.
In the background.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's all I can hear because there's no one else here.
Yeah, it almost sounds like a highway, but it's not because we're way too far away.
Yeah. It's a nice spot, eh? You like it?
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
It's sort of overgrown, forgotten about a little bit, but I kind of like that about it.
It's so weird. After we had that recommendation from a lady, we had an email from someone, and he actually said to us, if you haven't already passed the area, check out Flora National Park. And that's the 2 times I've ever heard this place mentioned.
Yeah. If you're watching this, we did try to email you back, but your email address was recorded wrong. When
it bounced back.
Yeah, but anyway. And then there's one other one in this area that I would have liked to have a look at as well, but it's still not open yet. That all through the Gregory National Park.
Oh yeah, we were going to do parts of the Buchanan Highway and check out Gregory along the way, but it was still all shut and there were rains coming in. So.
Yeah.
And that is a huge national park. That is massive.
Yeah.
A lot of it's not caravan friendly either. So.
Yeah, I think I reckon I'll come back and do that one in a swag. Maybe we will. We'll see how we go. I'm going to get Tiff in a swag. I reckon it will happen this trip.
I doubt it.
We'll see.
Okay, see you in the morning.
Yeah, let's enjoy these, eh? I'm happy with that, Tiff. They come out wicked. Super good. Lovely, peaceful night last night. The only thing you could hear was the distant waterfalls in the background, which we're going to go check out now. But this morning, first thing we woke up, there was a kangaroo with its little baby Joey in its pouch, which was pretty cool right out the front of camp. Anyway, should be 2 waterfalls.
Do you remember what they're called? I know one of them's Kathleen Falls. Can't remember the other one.
The other one had an Aboriginal name like Djarrung or something like that.
Definitely no swimming, big crocs here.
Yeah, big salties here.
And apparently a lot of, what are they called? Pig
nose
turtles.
Pig nose turtles, yep. Which means you're only allowed to lure fish. So no bait, no hooks.
No bait and no hooks.
It's hard to actually see it, isn't it, Tiff? But there's the falls. I'll see if I can get a better shot for you. Oh, there's a croc on top of the water. Halfway out. See? Sorry. Can you see him halfway out?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Sorry.
Are we lost?
No, we're not lost. He's watching us too. He's drifting over this way.
Can you walk along there or no?
Yeah, there's a bit of a path. We'll have a look, see if there's a better viewpoint. Yeah, see, people have been camping here as well close. See the little fire pits?
Yeah.
Oh, look at this, Tivy. You know what's been on the menu on this fire?
Turtle.
Yeah. Been eating turtle.
The turtle's yummy.
I don't know. That's a bridge to get across, Tiff. See the rope?
Oh yeah.
And you can see the pathway going up there. You'd get a way better view of the falls from across the creek, but there is no way I would ever cross that bridge.
I never want to cross.
How dodgy is that?
Why would it be like that?
Are you serious? There's no way, Tiff. This would be 100% a little croc den in here.
If I was a croc, that's like the... Why is there a jump rope?
They're using it to hold, I'd say hold on to as they walk across. Now we'll go suss out the other falls now, eh?
Yeah.
Yep.
To be slow.
Come on, kiddies.
How would ever walk across there? To be slow, to hold on.
Have a look at this, Chloe. Come here. This is another one of those pig-faced turtles. Come have a look.
Oh no. That's its head.
Yeah. And you can see exactly what's killed him.
What?
He's got a hook in his neck. That's why they don't want you fishing with bait, eh? And hooks. His demise has come about from a hook in the neck. Poor little bugger.
Tuck, tuck.
Tuck, tuck, tuck.
Oh.
He's a huge olive python, Tiff.
Gosh.
About 2/3 of his body's underground. He is massive.
Tell you what, that scared the living daylights out of us.
Yeah.
Chloe and I just walking past, I could see it rustling in the bush. We ran for it, but Cam came back for a sneaky look. And it's just a python, so it's
huge.
Not dangerous to us.
He's actually going underground. Most of his body's underground right now. I don't know which direction he's going in. He might pop up somewhere else.
Anyway, if there's one snake, there's many more. So let's keep walking. How do you know it's a python?
Just because of the size of him, babe. You don't get venomous snakes that big. But you know what? We always keep a safe distance anyway. I was only happy to go near him because his head was well and truly underground anyway. But we don't know a lot about snakes.
No.
So
no, that's why you went back on your own.
Yeah, we keep
and we ran for it.
We keep our distance. This is pretty cool, Chloe.
Yeah. Forgotten Flora.
Forgotten Flora. That's what we'll title the video. It really is.
Wait, are you actually going to title it Forgotten
Yeah, I think so. This is proper jungle now, Tiff.
I do quite like that it's a little bit wild, but there's a lot of potential this place could have. Like, you could build some beautiful like boardwalks out overlooking the falls.
Yeah.
But I do like that it's a little bit wild too. So
Yeah. Is this supposed to be a viewing platform?
yeah.
Oh yeah, there's a waterfall over there. Wow. Isn't the colour of the water beautiful, Tiff?
Oh, there is a reason for that. I'll have to look it up.
Yeah, it's something about it feeding from a spring. It's called Emerald Spring, I think.
There was something about that.
Yeah, and I'm sure it's to do with the colour of the colour of the water comes from the limestone in the area that pushes through the spring. This is stunning. I wish I could get the drone up to show you a bit more. You've got a waterfall pumping in that corner behind that foliage. There's a big sort of ledge across here and there's moss growing down it and the water is just dripping down it. It's beautiful. Can't quite work out what this platform's for though, because you can't see anything from there. Oh, there's another platform here, Tiff. There's waterfalls all along here, eh?
Yeah.
Come over this way. There's just like multiple platforms, so the water's rolling from up here down this waterfall into this pool, and then it's cascading down. This is another level down into the bottom pool that we were looking at before. Stunning spot, really beautiful. The color of the water is insane, the jungle is thick. Yeah, it's all a bit wild, I like it. Hey.
It's just very inaccessible though.
It's very inaccessible.
Look, Chloe, I kept him alive. You wouldn't believe how much this child questions my mothering abilities. She's constantly telling me off. Be careful, watch Brodie. Do you care about him? He's gonna get eaten. What have you got packed in your bag?
I have an emergency toy, but I took it out because Brodie has it right now.
So in her bag, she packs emergencies for Brodie. She packs toys, she packs lollies, and she's already got out. Brodie, what have you got? What's this?
Show the camera your toy.
What's this?
It's I don't know. It's called a Nido, and it's like a little fidget.
But what were you calling it? Your emergency?
It's a noodle toy.
Yeah, she calls it his emergency toy.
But the real name of it is a Nido.
It's nice that he has two mums, isn't it?
I'm a better mum.
Oh.
Yeah, yes.
I've hooked a massive one. I don't know how I'm going to film this. It's huge. I don't know how I'm going to get this in. I think he's already tangled me. Pretty sure he's swam me under a stick already. Oh, he's a big fish. Please. Oh my God. Look at the size of this big dog. I did not think I was going to get him in over the bank. It's so crocky. I haven't got a tape on me here, but he's in the 80s for sure. I'll get him back to camp and we'll measure him. I am so stoked. Oh, 3rd Northern Territory Barra. Woo! How good. He's a fat dog as well. Whoa, that's on the soft plastic. I better put him out of his misery. He's going in the freezer. He's going to be a few meals out of him.
What's your daddy got?
My dad got a fish.
What kind of fish?
A barra.
A barramundi.
Look at the size of this big dog. I'll be wearing this smile for a while.
I cannot believe it.
I know. So he went 92 centimetres. I've had a chance to measure him. Look, as I was walking up, there's no one else here to brag to. So I'm yelling to Tiff, Tiff, get a camera, have a look at this.
I'm on the phone.
Yeah, she's on the phone to Mum and Dad. So they got to see the fish, which is pretty cool on a video call. Got to be really careful about what size you pull these guys out through the territory, because there's different fish management zones. But at 93 centimetres, he's sweet from here. 93?
Oh, 92.
92.
Now it's growing, is it?
Growing, yeah. In some areas, you can't take them over 90. And generally, they reckon throw them back over 95 because they're likely to be females and breeders anyway. So he's come in as big as you could pretty much take, which is awesome. And the rod that I'm fishing with at the moment, it's got a broken tip. The line's all rotten, like it's in a bad way. I had a big, well, not a big, probably a 2.5 metre salty in the creek. As I hooked this guy, I noticed that he went down and he was underwater somewhere, and this guy got stuck on the bank. So I was stressing trying to get him in and not get snapped by a crocodile. And as I've dragged him up the bank, he snapped the line. So yes, not so lucky for him, very lucky for me.
There you go.
Yeah.
So you didn't need a new fishing rod after all?
I so need a new fishing rod. Yeah, I think I deserve it. We'll fill the freezer and have a feed, Tiffy.
Yeah, this fish is literally as tall as Brodie.
Yeah.
Hang on, let's get Brodie out and you can put it next to him. Brodie, come here. Turn around next to it.
Oh.
Oh.
You don't like the fish? Well.
He's not impressed with your fishing skills.
No, he's not. Is he crying because it didn't go 1 metre?
Don't worry, Daddy will get a Midori next time.
Alrighty, fire's cranking. Tiff's in there making some naan bread, and I'm just starting to get this Thai red Barra curry going. So I got 1 onion in there cooked off in a little bit of ghee. I'm going to add 2 teaspoons of garlic, 2 teaspoons of ginger, 1 teaspoon of lemongrass, and half a tin of this Thai red curry paste. This is the Masri brand one. This one's the best. And I will use that, yeah, it's upside down, but you get the picture.
Yeah, definitely the best one.
Yeah, Woolies sell it. I'm going to use the rest of this to do that satay chicken skewers we were talking about a while back, Tiff.
Yep.
Anyway, this will only cook for about a minute just to get fragrant. And then I'm going to dump...
If you love a really hot curry, you could do the whole tin, right?
Yeah, no? yeah. It's pretty, like, over the top with spices as well, though. It's not just the heat.
Mm.
You use about half a tin to every 1 tin of coconut milk, I reckon. That's the ratio. So if you're doing a really big cook, use the whole tin, but use 2 tins of coconut milk. Right, I'm going to add the veggies in right now, Tiff, because the fish is going to cook really quick, so the veggies need all the help they can get, which is why I've cut them up really small as well. So just 1 sort of medium-sized sweet potato in this one.
You could also do like capsicum, what else? Normal potatoes.
Yep. That's probably the 2 things I do, I reckon.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Sweet potato's nice in a red or a massaman. But yeah, you could definitely do those other things. And then I've got 300 mils of chicken stock. Probably should have used fish stock, but I don't have any. And there's about a teaspoon of sugar in there as well. And I'm just going to let that simmer down until it pretty much like halves in volume. I'll show you what Tiffy's doing with the naan bread while we're waiting for that to reduce.
I'll stop that for now.
Yeah. So you're doing...
So naan bread, very simple naan bread, Greek yogurt, self-raising flour, sort of like a ratio 1-to-1, probably a little bit more flour than yogurt. Mix it together until it gets into a dough. If it's a bit sticky, add more flour. If it other way around, add more yogurt. Simple as that. I'm just kneading it for a little bit, and as I knead it, if it gets a little bit more sticky, I just add more flour. and then I'll just break it up into little balls. I'll flatten it out into naan and we'll barbecue them.
Yeah.
I did also add some garlic because I wanted like garlic naan.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
While that's all happening, I'm just going to light some Mozzie coils. I've got the thermocell going already, but I wanted to show you a little hack with the Mozzie coils. So you know how they've got this little gap or this little hole there in the middle of them, and that's quite obviously to hang on these little stands like so. But you know how sometimes you're trying to separate the Mozzie coils from each other in a pack and one of them breaks like I just did there. Normally you just throw that little bit away, you can't do anything with it. Did you know your little broken bits can fit into that little cutout there on your stand? So you don't have to waste any bits of your Mozzie coil. I only just figured that out at 35. Yeah, I know I look older, I've had a tough life. But that's cool, hey? Never waste any bits of your Mozzie coils. We'll get them lit and I'll show you what we're doing with this curry next. So the curry, I've added a can of coconut milk and a good few splashes of fish sauce. And then I brought that back up to the simmer. And Tiff's got the fish ready to go in. This will only take about 5 minutes or so, so I'll stir that in. I'll turn that down a little bit. And while we're waiting for that, I will cook those naan breads if you want to bring them out for me, Tiffy.
Mum?
Yes.
Daddy's a big Barra.
Daddy got a big Barra, didn't he?
Yeah, buddy.
That is
Looking good, Tiffy.
Barra. Daddy eat the whole big Barra.
We're gonna eat it
We're gonna
now.
have for dinner. You're gonna have some too? Yep.
Cool.
Yeah, right.
I should have made him some fish nuggets or
You
something.
didn't
Mate.
share me.
Well, he's got a naan bread.
Yeah.
You didn't share me.
We're gonna share with you. Yep.
Uh-oh. I wrecked that one. The consistency of these is different to the last ones I did, eh? They feel like a bit softer and...
Well, that's what you want from naan bread,
Yeah,
right?
I think so. Mine came... I needed mine too long, I reckon, last time.
There you go. The lazier you are, the better it will be.
Maybe. And then the last thing to finish it is just a good squeeze of lime juice. Where are you going, Brodie? You getting your drink?
No, I'm just going in.
All right, you go inside.
Is it mustard out?
Not really. Not now.
Hey.
Yeah, it smells good.
That'll
that
be,
your...
That'll be the slushy.
Yeah, I still had leftover ingredients from yesterday, so I've made the kids a slushy again.
And then we've got coriander. Good whack of that.
Mmm.
Crushed
Oh,
peanuts.
I'll get a sip.
You can grab your bowl if you want.
I'm going to get a sip too.
Yeah, go on.
And naan bread. I'll grab one of them later. I'll do a taste test first.
All right, good on you. Get some fish for me. Because you weren't sure, you thought it might be a bit too fishy.
I've got a bit of everything.
Me too.
Mmm, that's very good.
Not too fishy?
No.
Oh, good.
No.
I wasn't sure either, to be honest with you. The last time I made a Thai red curry, I went way too much curry paste in it and it was way too spicy.
It's still a little bit spicy
Is it?
for me, but
Okay.
not as bad as last time.
Yeah, okay.
It'd be great for me because last time it wasn't how.
Do you want me to do less next time?
I'll let you know when I finish. It builds up for me.
Yeah, I know. I know.
I'm interested to see what she thinks of the fish. It's really nice.
Oh, good.
And it just melts in your mouth.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm really happy with it.
Oh, good. I'm stoked with that. That's only because your expectations are low, eh? Let's be honest. Don't forget some naan, Tiff. These came out wicked.
I'll try the naan too.
That huge Barra.
Yeah, I know. I can't believe it either.
Hey Dad, did you understand Poppy's joke?
Yeah.
Monday?
Barramundi.
Today's Monday.
Yeah.
Okay, that's enough rice. Now some soup. Is this called soup?
Nah, it's curry. Do you want? I might give you some help with that. Is the naan good? Nice? Better than last one? Yeah. I reckon it's the way you mixed it.
Nice and spongy. Like.
Yeah, because it wasn't over kneaded.
That is tasty.
Oh, good.
Daddy, what's the big...
Is that enough for you, Chloe?
Yeah. But what's the big chunk?
Sweet potato and fish.
The fish is lovely, Chloe. Here, let me get a little bit of the fish for you.
You'll have to blow it, it'll be hot.
Yeah, and a little bit of the rice and some sauce.
That's good.
You like it?
As good as chicken, or you'd rather chicken?
As good as chicken.
Oh.
Better.
Better?
Yeah.
Wowee.
Because the chicken, like, you have to The chicken never melts in your mouth, whereas this is like no chewing required.
All right, cool, cool.
I'm really happy with it.
So you're saying it's retirement home food?
Well, lucky we've got plenty of Barra. Plenty of fish curry.
Yeah, I know. We'll be doing a few. All right, let's pack this. We might eat inside actually because the Mozzies are pretty ferocious today. Cool.
Well done, Daddy.
Thanks.
Well
Stoked.
done.
Yeah, did not think we'd be eating Barra today.
Neither did I.
Just went down for a quick flick. Then you came screaming back.
Yeah, it wasn't even on the menu. Wasn't on the agenda.
No, we already had the chicken thawed out.
Yeah, we did. Pleasantly surprised. I think that's when it happens, Tiff, when you least expect
Yeah.
it.
You know, I had a feeling. I was thinking of you while I was in here and you were down there. And I thought, I bet he comes back with a Barra.
Yeah, yeah. I didn't.
Just because your expectations weren't there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pleasantly surprised.
Ready to roll?
Yeah.
Poor dusty caravan. It gets to the point where we're like, all right, we really need to clean it now. But then we think, oh, there's no point because we're hitting another dusty road next week.
Yeah, well, we've got, I was thinking that as well.
I know.
We've got Arnhem Land literally next week.
I know, there's literally no point.
Anyway, on that note, that's the end of Flora Nature Park. And it's, yeah, I don't know, I loved it. It was wild, it's rugged, it's kind of overgrown, it's a bit sort of dirty and unkept. It's perfect for us.
Yeah, I liked it.
Yeah.
We had a really good time here.
Had a great time.
Yeah, so if you're passing on that main highway between Kununurra and Katherine,
Victoria Highway.
yeah, take the detour. It's really nice out here.
Yeah, it's funny. As we were driving in here, we were talking about how we saw a heap of people at a free camp on the side of the road. There was like a dozen cars and it's right on the side of the highway. There's nothing there but a drop toilet. And we were like, why is there a dozen cars there and no one in here?
I will say though, this is a lot more expensive. Like we paid $76 just for camping for 2 nights.
Yeah.
Because it's like, what was it, $15 each for us per night, plus the kids as well.
That's one thing that grinds me. National parks charging per person now, when you, especially when you're self-contained.
They do have showers and toilets here, but we never use them.
Because they're kind of gross and dirty. I'd rather use my own. Anyway, yeah, Flora, check it out. It was a ripper. And we'll see you guys next week in Arnhem Land.
In East Arnhem Land. Gosh, I hope we make it.
You'll find out.
I know I'm lucky, man.
Guess what you're having for lunch, girl, for the next month?
I don't really want fish.
Well, you're having fish. I am.
I am.
Good on you, chickie. Still can't believe caught a 94 centimetre barra.
2? Why does it keep growing?
Just testing you.